And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, Smoothie King Center. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Carmelo Anthony. And it's Ewing in at power forward. And for the Pelicans, we've got Wembanyama, Kyrie Irving out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Davis, and it's Scott in at the small forward position. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
It'll be the Pelicans off the tip. Brunson against Irving. Davis a screen. Irving no good. Right side Brunson. And Davis with the block. Here's Scott. Wembanyama, screen on Hart. Here's Scott. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Anthony feeling it out a bit. And there's Towns on the assist by Anthony.
Guys, that is what you call two physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Here's Scott. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we're about a minute into the first. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Brunson outside. Drops in the three.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Davis for the screen on Hart. Here's Scott. He's covered by Hart. Williamson for three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Ewing passes to Anthony. Here's Ewing. Yep, that one's good.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Davis with a screen on Brunson. Irving against Brunson. Irving with it. 5 on the clock. Back to Davis. Irving finds Davis. It's stolen by Hart. On the wing, Anthony. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and Melo, one of the best to ever do it.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to review the game plan. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Second, the Knicks.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Davis with a screen on Brunson. Here's Irving. Count it. Good.
It's the balance that Kyrie Irving maintains, even after getting hit on the drive. It's incredible.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Here's Scott, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And New York has possession. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing. It really paid off for them.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And that one's good. Brunson.
We call that, folks, the stop and pop. Jalen Brunson with the pull-up J.
For New Orleans, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Irving with it. Towns covering. Here's Scott. He's got 6. Wembanyama, screen on Hart. Here's Scott, driving in, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And that one's good for Brunson. For New Orleans, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Davis, a screen. Here's Williamson, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Defensive foul. Patrick Ewing. First personal foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Now here's Towns. His last outing, he had 18 points. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, PA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Here's Brunson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Hart from long range. Davis with a rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Davis with a screen on Brunson. Irving, the pass to Davis. Four on the clock. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Anthony outside from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got his second bucket on the night.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation for Melo on the catch and shoot.
Davis with a screen on Hart. Here's Scott. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Outside Hart, pass to Anthony. Here's Ewing. And here's Brunson. He's guarded by Irving. Anthony with it. Here's the three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Anthony's got 8.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Williamson finds Wembanyama. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Wembanyama against Brunson. Got a piece of it. Here's Scott. 10 points for him. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Six to shoot, and he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's Anthony after the basket by New Orleans. Here's Scott. He's got 12. He gets it in there. And it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Brunson passes to Anthony. Three-pointer off the mark.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
To stop the run. Pelicans cleared away. And here's Williamson. He has 6. Pass to Davis. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. And the Pelicans lead by 9. New York has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Ivy's checked in for Brunson. Davis against Towns. Back to McBride. Three-pointer, Anthony. He can't get it to go.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Davis a screen. It's Williamson with the drive. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Ivy with the ball. He's picked up by Williamson. Here's Ewing over Irving. Ewing, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Wembanyama, screen on Anthony. Here's Scott, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Outside McBride. Back to Ivy. Pass to Ewing. To win the cold spell. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2.
Outside McBride. Towns on a screen. A nice shot by McBride.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Irving, he's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 11. Sinks the tray. Anthony's got 11 points.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Wembanyama, screen on Anthony. To the paint. And it's New York with a rebound. Ewing's got 4 rebounds now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. 5th best, the Pelicans.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Here's Scott. McBride covers. And there's the screen. Out to McCollum. Pass to Misi. Just 5 on the clock. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Cash money on the open jump shot.
This is where OG Anunoby is going to grow. That offensive game will expand to the mid-range.
Picked by Reed. McCollum, the pass to Reed. New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Knicks trail by 8. Brunson surveys. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Scott. It could go. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New Orleans finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Knicks trail by 8. On the floor for New York. They've got Miles McBride, Devin Vassell out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Sims in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Picked by Reed. And he banks in the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Anunoby, a screen on McCollum. Brunson passes to Sims. Here's McBride. Pure from three-point range. McBride's got 5 points.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's McCollum. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Here's Misi. Oh, wow! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Ooh, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. McCollum against Brunson. Vassell outside. And he lobs it up. McCollum with a steal. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Out to the wing. McBride on the double team. Pass to McCollum to the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Here's Reed. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 7. Anunoby passes to McBride. The kick out to Brunson. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Brett, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in the real game.
Achua's checked in for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Vassell. Here's Scott. He's got 16. There's McCollum with the 3. Great D that time from McBride. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hart. From deep. Drills it from deep. Hart's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Pelicans lead by 3. Now McCollum. Still no points. There's the drive. Here's Misi. And he goes in for the dunk.
And defenses can forget how good of a passer McCollum is.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. To the inside. Right side Achua. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Monday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Rockets, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Now here's Brunson. He had 25 points in the win against Sacramento.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Here's Ewing. 7-point differential. The baseline J is off the mark. Here's the pick. Here's Scott. 18 points for him. Pass to Misi. Shot clock at 5. His first shot attempt. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Here's Scott. And a two-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And New York has possession. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. That one's good for 2. Brunson's got 16 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Scott. 20 points for him. Pass to Reed. Out to McCollum. Beyond the arc. And it's New York with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Doris, it's hard to believe that Knicks' title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, BA, what I love about that fan base. Through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
It's his first trip to the line. Wembanyama's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in for Anunoby.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Here's Scott. Out to McCollum. Let's go with a 3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Here's Brunson. And Reed pulls it down. New Orleans leading by 6. Picked by Reed. McCollum, pass to Reed. Right side, Wembanyama. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Anthony. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Melo picks his spots to put the ball on the deck, but boy, can he make you look foolish if you let him.
And he jams it home with authority.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Knicks trail by 6. Outside Brunson. Anthony, the pass to Ewing. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Scott. 22 points for him. Outside for Wembanyama. That 3's off the mark.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. New York making a switch here. Payne's checked in.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. Number 5, the Knicks.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
Anthony misses. New Orleans leading by 6. On the take. Here's Scott. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. And stolen by Anthony. Outside Hart. 3-pointer. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Hart.
3 points.
Hart's got 4 assists now tonight.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Now here's Williamson. 6 points for him. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Ivy's checked in for New York.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
For three, Anthony. Rebounded by New Orleans. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And it's Irving missing. Knicks trail by 5.
And Ivy has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for McBride. The Pelicans lead by 3. Here's Scott. 24 points for him. There's Davis with the 3. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
Anthony outside. Pass to Ivy. And count the... basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Wembanyama, screen on Ivy. Here's Scott. Pass to Davis. AD beasting down low.
Yet between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Ivy outside. Here's Brunson. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw good for Brunson.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. And boy, this guy can light you up.
Josh Hart's checked in for Ivy. New Orleans in the lead. Driving inside.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Brunson passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Anthony against Jones. Wembanyama, screen on Anthony. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. No good. He's missed 5 of his 8 attempts. Pass to Ewing. Now here's Anthony. Fires it from 18. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
It never ceases to amaze. Melo makes putting up big numbers like this look so effortless. What a performance.
Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. And here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
The floater. Here's Ewing. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And this is something this guy takes pride in. Capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. And that quarter was all about him. Leading the comeback. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the 3rd quarter here on 2K Sports.
All right, they're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man, it's a hot dog. Jeez, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuffed between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel
That's a good point.
sandwiched between two great debaters. Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
Their offense is flowing. Guys,
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
And New York has possession. It's a three-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that'll launch a four-game homestand for them. We've got Davis, Herb Jones out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Scott in at the three. That's the Pelicans 5. Davis with a screen on Brunson.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Second personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for your
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Brunson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. Outside Hart. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Anthony.
You know, that's part of any great scorer's arsenal, the ability to create contact and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the second free throw is good.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Driving to the basket, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Towns can't get it to go.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Davis with a screen on Anthony. Here's Scott, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Brunson passes to Anthony. This one for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Wembanyama, screen on Anthony. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by New York.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Towns is screen on Irving. For three, Anthony. And again, New York with the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And New Orleans making a change here. Davis with a screen on Brunson. Here's Scott. Brunson defending. And he dunks it down.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Hart. For three, Anthony. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. Kicks it out to Williamson. Wembanyama, screen on Hart. Williamson passes to Davis. No good with the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Anthony for three. Knocks down the triple. Anthony's got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Into the lane. Count it.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Anthony. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe. He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Jalen Brunson, 4th.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Towns outside. Over Wembanyama. Rebound, Anthony Davis. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
New York has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. To the left wing. Ewing passes to Hart. Towns on a screen. Launches it. New York, again, can't hit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Wembanyama, screen on Anthony. Here he goes. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. There's a screen by Anthony. Here's Brunson outside. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Davis, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Scott, and that one is stuffed right through.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Anthony outside. Pass to Ewing. Over Williamson. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Ewing's got 10.
So much attention drawn by Melo, able to create the opportunity for his teammate.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Scott. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Outside Brunson. Anthony outside. It's Hart on the wing. Hits the trifecta. Hart's got his second bucket. Tonight.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The Pelicans making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. McBride, he's checked in for Hart. Williamson with it. He's got 6. Pass to Davis. Here's Scott, pocket 4. With the drive. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. For the tie. Pelicans cleared away. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Scott. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Pass to Ewing. Anthony right side. 11 feet out. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wembanyama, screen on Anthony. Davis, the pass to Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Knicks trail by 6. Anthony outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, great scorers just have that knack. Get inside, it's either a bucket or a trip to the free throw line.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line. And Anthony drops them both. New Orleans leading by 4. And here's McCollum. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the 3rd quarter.
No chance. Davis, just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Pelicans on D. They lead by 4, and they pick up 2.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. McCollum into the lane. It's deflected. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Inside. Easy 2 for AD.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
And New York has possession. Outside Brunson. On the wing, Anthony. He's got 34. Strong move, Brunson.
generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Kicks it out to Williamson from the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game. Chua's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Towns. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. New York trailing. Achua with a screen on Davis. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's hauled in by New Orleans. 1:57 left to play in the third quarter. There's a screen. Now Irving. 6 points for him. Takes it inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Irving's gotten his third basket of the night.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
Here's Brunson. Misi grabs the board. New Orleans leading by 4. And yes, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Anthony. Drives to the hoop. And it's rejected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for New York.
Devin Vassell.
.110 left in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. Money from the wing. Brunson's got 22.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a three-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
To the middle. Here's Misi. Yep, count it.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Knicks trail by 6. Vassell outside. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Scott. McBride covers. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Knicks shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pass to Brunson. Ooh, good D by Irving. New Orleans leading by 8. There's a screen. To the inside. Misi. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for New York, Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Ewing in at the 5.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Now here's Irving. Davis a screen. Pass to Reed. Stolen by Anunoby. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, they want this to be a transition game. It's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
And got it! Another basket!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Here's Ewing. The Pelicans pull it in. Misi's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Scott. He's covered by Hart. Going inside. Scott passes to Reed. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Anunoby a screen on Irving. Here's Payne. Drew on the 14-footer.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
And Irving has got the ball here for New Orleans. It's a 10-point game. Davis with a screen on Payne. Irving with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's Reed. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Here's Scott. McBride covers. Irving for 3. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got rebound number 11.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Vassell, he's checked in for New York. Ivy comes in for Payne. And that one drops.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. The sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said don't even look at the numbers, just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Knicks trail by 11. Ivy outside. Pass to Vassell. Ball stolen. Here's Scott. Davis with a screen on Ivy. Outside for Irving. Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Ewing. And the Knicks miss again. Reed with it. He takes it in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Will it go? And Ewing gets it to go.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And there's a pick. Pass to Misi. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Shot's good by Hart.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Now here's Reed. He's guarded by Vassell. And here's Reed. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
They set the screen. Here's Reed. The Knicks pull it in. Anthony outside. Down low. Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Pat.
Davis with a screen on Brunson. Here's Irving. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And I'll tell you, this thing looked pretty much over heading into the fourth, but give them a lot of credit for fighting their way back.
There's the drive. They get it back. Here's Misi. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for New Orleans. Zion Williamson comes in for Davis. And a switch here also for New York. And Anunoby's checked in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. On the wing, Anthony, guarded by Reed. Anthony, the pass to Towns. Here's Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Wembanyama, screen on Anunoby. Williamson into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Zion will take on any defender, knowing full well he's got to fight through contact.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Brunson. Outside Hart, back to Brunson. The 17-footer. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Reed goes in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated, and of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions, but now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Brunson misses.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Scott. He's covered by Hart. Wembanyama down low. Towns on him.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Now Brunson. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Goes up at the elbow. The Pelicans pull it in. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Picked by Reed. Now here's Williamson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Davis, he's checked in for Reed. Knicks trail by 14. Outside Hart. And here's Brunson from the arc. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Wembanyama, screen on Anthony. Here's Williamson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Scott. He's covered by Hart. Davis with a screen on Hart. Into the lane. Outside for Irving. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Ewing. Anthony outside. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Williamson. Wembanyama, screen on Hart. Here's Williamson. Here's Scott. He's guarded by Anthony. 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. From deep, Wembanyama. Towns with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Anthony. Finished off the break. Anthony's got 45 points.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Outside Davis. Pass to Scott. Davis with a screen on Hart. Here's Scott. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 10. Here's Ewing. Checked by Davis. From 15 feet away. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
And finished off by Davis.
And I'll tell you what, with his polished guard-like skills, Davis does damage on those dribble drives.
Knicks trail by 10. Brunson passes to Ewing. Shoots over Davis. Ewing, no good. New Orleans is shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Here's Williamson. Ooh, Zion with the flush.
Yeah, great job staying patient. Zion looking comfortable operating the pick and roll.
Brunson passes to Ewing. Shoots over Davis. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 1:21 left in the fourth. The Pelicans lead by 10. Outside for Davis. No good on the three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Tipped. Irving with it, and it's Brunson picking him up.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Pelicans.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this victory, they managed to avoid the embarrassment of getting totally swept in this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for A-Train.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Here's Scott. Hart with the defensive effort. Now the Knicks with it. It's a 10-point game. Here's Anthony. Davis with a rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game. Oh, connects again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Now a timeout called by New York. They trail by 12. Back to Ivy. Takes one from 10 feet. Stolen by iamMiMi14. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
iamMiMi14 screen. Here he goes. Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
It's big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, no matter if you're starting or coming off the bench. We've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now our player of the game.